Little Feetsies! Hi there Little Feetsies, welcome back to my channel. It's me Yana. Today we'll be working on our March bullet journal setup that's gonna be revolving around the Sakura theme, or some of you might know it as the Cherry Blossom theme. I honestly really look forward for this theme, and if I may say so myself, I am honestly proud of how it came to be, but I will not say anything else to give it all away. Probably the thumbnail did, but besides that, let's just get right into it, shall we? Hey guys, so here I am trying to do this voiceover once again. Not sure how well it'll go, but we'll see. So for this month, I wanted to work on the Sakura theme, and honestly you guys, I have to say that going to Japan during the cherry blossom season is one of my biggest dreams ever. Like, until now, I'm already about to turn 30, but I've yet to visit Japan and I've yet to see a cherry blossom tree like in real life, and that's a real bummer. But let's all hope that this whole COVID thing is done by the time it hits next year, so that I don't know, so that I can just go and visit Japan. Like, let me kick this off my bucket list, please. But yeah, anyways, I really enjoyed creating this month's cover because I don't know, I felt like I have improved a lot in terms of how thin I can cut the art nowadays compared to the previous 2 months. Even though the other 2 months were like really basic in a way because they were just like angular cuts, and then like I feel like it's a huge leap from the bamboo and the paper lantern theme to this Sakura theme, but I'm really happy at how I was able to like slowly cut through each petal, and I don't know, just seeing the whole outcome was just super satisfying. And mind you guys, okay, my studio vlog is not up yet, but when it's up, you'll know that, or you'll see that I actually have a few cuts actually on my palm, on my right palm, because I was moving things around in my sister's new place, and because she is pregnant, so she can't do any of the heavy stuff, so I've been helping her out, and that's also partially why my studio vlog has not been posted yet, because I've been busy helping her out. So there's not much of any footage, but yeah, anyways, I did injure my palm, so cutting this piece was really painful in a way, but it was super satisfying as well. But yeah, no comments there, no other comments there, except for the fact that I really enjoyed the process, and I can't wait to test my skills, like to push my skills even more further. Oh, another side note, I did not take any specific classes, like technique classes of how one should be actually cutting out papers and stuff like that, but I'm just winging it. I'm just doing what my body feels like doing. So yeah, so I'm just going with the flow. Oh, and if you guys are wondering, this whole Sakura drawing before the cutout, I was inspired by a Pinterest picture that I saw, and yeah, so that's where the idea came from, essentially. Okay, now there's just me filling it black paper at the back of the monthly cover, because I just wanted it to like sort of pop out in a way. Like, I wanted the carvings to be visible, like how do I say this? Like, it's I can't say this any other way besides it being like visible, like very clear to the eye of each cut, like each pattern. And also I tried to kind of make the backing kind of pop up, so that like when certain areas, when the light hits, there's actually a shadow, like there's a double pattern of the cherry blossoms of the monthly cover. Am I making any sense, you guys? I don't know, but let's hope that while I take the thumbnail picture, I am able to capture what I'm trying to say. For the monthly calendar, there's a lot of pause here, but for the monthly calendar, I am doing something very similar to the minimal-ish setup that I did for my Mercury theme back in June last year. So yeah, so it's pretty simple because I just need a space to write events down, if there's any events or reminders, and then I am very used to having like a goals section, like that monthly goals section, even though half of the time I don't fill it up. To be honest, I don't fill it up, but having it there certainly sets like a reminder for me, like a useful reminder. And then here I'm just writing in with the white jelly roll marker pen. A very tiny stretch of numbers. Next, I have the habit tracker and the mood tracker combined into one spread. Oops, excuse me. I went with a really simple layout. It's very similar to the previous 2 months setup, but this time the habit trackers are more aligned to the middle, and I have the mood tracker, which is the cherry blossom petals, just floating around the entire spread page. Yeah, it's pretty simple, but I honestly like how the things that I need to track daily is directly on the same spread, I would say. Like, it makes things easier for me, because if not, I can tell you for sure that I will not give 2 hoots about this spread at all, because I'm not that diligent with filling it up daily. But I am trying. There's a little progress in me using my habit trackers and my mood trackers, but let's hope that this month will be more productive. I'll help myself more accountable this month to keep track of every single thing that goes on in my daily life. And then next to the mood and habit tracker, I always have my sleep tracker. Honestly, you guys, I have to be very honest with you guys. This tracker, like, it's always the beginning of the month and towards the end of the month that I'm really diligent in keeping track of the time or the hours I've spent sleeping. But this tracker is not only supposed to be tracking the hours that I sleep, but it's supposed to help me be more punctual in terms of going to bed and also waking up. But so far it's just me tracking the hours that I sleep. Not really functioning the way I want it to, but yeah, it's okay. We'll live for another day. So right now I'm setting up the weekly setup, and I decided to do yet another Dutch door style, whereby I squeeze in the 7 days in a week on one spread, on 2 spreads, and then I have a tab. And this month I decided to go a little bit more extra with the tabs. I did show one of my best friend that how did I set up this whole month's bujo, and then she was like, oh my god, but you have to be really careful with the tabs because they look so fragile. But then again, Notebook Therapy's pages are 160 GSM, and they're actually quite sturdy. So unless I'm being extremely rough, and I mean extremely, like extremely rough with the pages, then yeah, I might lose the tab. But if not, if I'm just using it like normal, the tab should be fine. And I really love how the tab came out. And this is only a single view of the first weekly tab. I will have a separate video for the whole weekly setup for the entire month of March. So that video will be coming up really soon. Do keep an eye out for that. And basically it's just going to be pretty much the same thing, except for there's something a little extra behind the last weekly spread. So yeah, do keep an eye out for that. And there you have it, my monthly setup for March. And there you have it, the whole setup right until the first week of March. Honestly, like I mentioned in the beginning, or probably even a few times throughout the video, that I really am in love with this team. I have always wanted to work on the Sakura or the Cherry Blossom team, but never got around to doing it, not sure why. But since this whole year is revolving around the Japanese/Oriental theme in my bullet journal, I really wanted to make sure that I have this theme inside my bullet journal. And like I said, I am really happy and proud of how it turned out, like each spread turned out. Of course, I am super in love with the cover page. It did take some time, but it was super worth it because, I don't know, I just love looking at this page right now. And I hope you guys also enjoyed the whole setup. Oh, side note, if you guys want to see how I set up the remaining weeks of March, please do check out the video that's going to come up next. Yeah, I'm trying to do this whole thing where I set up the main pages, like the monthly spreads for the bullet journal first, and then on another video I will do work on the weekly layouts. So I hope this format of video is okay with you guys. Do let me know if you guys are okay with it. If you're not, I will try my best to combine it all into one video, although it may be long. The video might be long. Even though I do time-lapse most of my video recordings, some parts do, I speed it up as well, but it does take a lot of time. And since this whole year I am doing more of the paper cutting art in the bullet journal, it does take extra time. So I hope you guys don't mind. Do let me know what you guys think about this whole theme, how the setup looks like, and yeah, give this video a thumbs up, leave your comments below. Don't forget to say subscribe, because there's more Oriental themes coming your way right up to December. And okay, I'm just going to give you guys a spoiler right now. December is gonna be the dragon month. Why is it dragon month in December? Actually, no reason particularly besides the fact that I'm using all this in between March till December to actually improve my paper cutting skills so that I'm able to cut out the dragon properly, or as nicely as I can get it. And there's a huge leap of improvement from, as that's what I feel at the very least, there's a huge leap of improvement from the, what was the first team? Oh, the bamboo theme. I'm actually having my book right in front of me, if you guys are wondering. So the first theme was bamboo. If you haven't checked it out, I'll leave the link up here somewhere. And then the second month's theme was the lantern theme. Those were very basic in a sense that they're quite angular, so it's easy to cut out, whereas the Sakura theme had more curves in them, so it's a bit more of a challenge. But I'm really happy at how it all turned out, because the lines are more smoother now and I can make thinner cuts now. So there's a lot of improvement, and I'm really happy that I have improved this much within 3 months, even though I'm only like working on the paper cutting art like twice a month. But nevertheless, I'm really excited to see how I can push myself for the next month, which is checking my book back again. I can't remember. I always seem to forget what the next month's title is. Oh, so in April is going to be the Lotus month, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, so far I am absolutely loving setting up this whole bullet journal with the paper cutting art technique. I hope you guys are also loving it. And yeah, I think I rambled on quite a lot during this outro, but yeah, I'll see you guys in the next Planner video. Bye! 愛してる